Hey there, how you doing today? Brian, and today I thought I'd share with you, we got our some crickets and worms in, and I thought I'd go ahead and open them up and let you guys kind of see what we get on basically a weekly basis that we got to feed some of our critters with. So ordered these, got 3 boxes here. Two of these are crickets, one of these, scratch that, 2 of these are super worms, and 1 of these are crickets. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these boxes, and then we'll kind of open them up and see what we got going here. This is a different company than we usually use. We've had some trouble with everything going on and the mail getting switched around. We had several shipments come to us in the last few months where everything is dead. All crickets, all worms, everything. And if you don't do this, if you're not used to this kind of stuff, that smells really, really bad. So as soon as they came in, we kind of knew they were dead. These guys are fine. I can hear them. I can hear them moving around. Yeah, everything was dead. So after we kept contacting and getting refunded and getting reshipment stuff back out. We tried a couple different places, and again, with everything going on, the mail's kind of slow. Well, we did find out that the usual place that we get our crickets from, they were having an issue with the post office that they were using. Apparently after, I guess at night when everything would close, where they would clean everything, well, they would go through and from what I understand, they would spray everything just to kind of clean it and get everything clean. Well, they're spraying boxes with animals in it, so all those pesticides, or not pesticides, all the chemicals were getting into the animals and killing them. And then if you got anything, and even if you had a few that might have still been alive, you didn't want to feed them to anything because they had chemicals either on them or they were around the other animals with chemicals that actually killed them. So yeah, we didn't. We just ditched those, and then we've got a different company that we use this time. This is called the Critter Depot. That's where we got these from. It took about a week to get here. It doesn't usually take all that long, but again, things are a little bit different right now, so no worries. Let's see, they do have these things labeled. Apparently missed it. There we go. This one has all the crickets in it, so the one with the little pink label there, that's got all the crickets. We'll open that in a minute. When you get to the worms, the crickets are the ones that are a little bit messier. They'll jump around and all that fun stuff. So I'll set that box down there. I want to check out these worms though. We'll get a good shot of the worms for you as well. We ordered, I believe, 1,500 in each of these large super worms, and the box with the crickets has 1,000 crickets in there. So I'm going to open this up and see if we can find. Oh, check that out. They're all alive. Oh, I love this. Love this. Oh yeah, check it out. Lots of big super worms. Now they ship them in. This is just a little shipment thing, a little cup holder. They have little pieces of potato in here. This potato is what they drink basically. So they will kind of eat some, but for the most part, this is how they get their liquid. And you'll just kind of you won't keep these in there with them when we dump these into the new container. They will get new potatoes in there. Actually, we headed to the store today because we keep these guys in oats so they can eat those oats. And we ran out of oats just the other day with a shipment of mealworms that we got in. We weren't sure if they were going to be good because it came from a different place, but they were. All the superworms came in live, or mealworms came in live. So these look fantastic. As you're dumping these out, these guys will hold on to everything, so you want to make sure you really kind of tap this stuff down and look it over, make sure you're getting them all, and you don't have any that just kind of show up around your house. You don't need to refrigerate these. A lot of times with mealworms, people will refrigerate them. It does slow down mealworm growth. Superworms are not the same way. Just put them in a whole bunch of oats, but several inches deep of oats, and they're fine. I don't know if you can hear that. Here's, see if I can't aim you down a little bit so you can really see these things. Look at that. You hear them moving around? Oh, crazy. Alright. Let's I'm gonna put them all in the same box. That way, just kind of keep it all the same. Sorry, not setting that up all right, but hey, whatever. It's a one-man show. I work with animals. I'll do this stuff. Our second box of super worms to make sure everybody's alive and happy. Oh, they are. They are once again. Here we go. See, check that out. Yeah, it's all right. Get in there. Get in there. They're all over the place. See, they're climbing out already. You guys stop that. Get in there. Put one of these right back in there. Never had anybody use the cup holders. Those in there. Then you got this little guy. Oh, you got this little guy that's eating right there. Check that out. Check it out. Come here. So again, 500 more super worms. Gotta say, so far, Critter Depot, with the exception of taking so long to get it here, pretty happy with the fact that everything's alive. That's kind of what you go for. Take it there. Shake you into here. See what about 1,000 super worms looks like all in one spot. Now these things, we don't feed these to our animals every day. These are more of a snack. They're pretty fattening. It's a pretty fattening meal for the animals, and we use these a lot of times. We use these to frogs and turtles and things. We will give them to the beardies and some of our other lizards and geckos, but it's just not their primary diet. Ugh. Get out of here. Get them all, at least as many as I can. These real well. There's one. Get over here. Alright, empty box. Oops. Here we go. You ready? Let's get down again for our worms. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. See, it's exciting stuff right there. Lots and lots of worms. I don't know if you can hear anything behind me. Hey, get out there. I got a bearded dragon that's going nuts over there. Should we feed one? Should we put a beardy down here and throw a couple worms? Give you all a little extra. Hey, there's one right there. I gotta get a beardy out anyway because I wanted to get a bearded dragon out because when I get the crickets out, I end up dropping several because they jump all over the place. And there. And having a bearded dragon out just to run around and get all the ones that jump around. It's always good to have. So yeah. By the way, this bearded dragon needs a home. If you're interested, let us know. At least at the time of putting this video up, it needed a home. So yeah, if you're interested in the bearded dragon, here's one for you. She eats well. Watch. think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put them into another container, one of these big, whatever they're considered, critter keepers. And I'll put, here, you know what, you can just stay up here with me. I'll put them in here temporarily with some of these crates that they gave me. So they've got something to crawl on and hide in things. And then, again, heading to the store today, so I'll be getting some oats and stuff for them to eat and really kind of burrow down. And I like to burrow down and basically stay hidden. I don't like it too warm, don't like it too cold. Some of their potatoes in so they get a drink until I get to the store. I had to get these things open. I wanted to make sure they were alive. It's been, the last couple of times, like I said, it's been real rough. Alright, you guys, get on in there. Here. You might see the bearded dragon jump off my shoulder at some point. You never know. She gets a real good look at these worms. She is going to want to get them. By the way, these worms, they basically, you could eat these. Oh, she saw them. There she goes. She's going to jump on in. They taste like whatever they eat. So, if you feed them some bananas and you eat one, it tastes like a banana. I'm not kidding. There. Well, so much for that. Alrighty. Now, let's open up and check out the crickets. Alright, with the crickets here, we actually use a 10-gallon, currently we use a 10-gallon aquarium. People use tubs. You can kind of use whatever works best for you. We go through them so quickly I don't need to really worry too much about holding on to them. We do get, again, we order about 1,000 crickets a week. And you can see that, no problem. Got the Beardy on the table still, so that if any jump out, Beardy can take care of it. I don't have crickets running all over the house. The first times we got crickets in, I wasn't doing this full time. I was at work. I was at an office job. And, I got a call. My wife said, "Oh, you got a package. It just comes in a brown box, and everything's just live insects running on it." So she said, "You got a package." So she opened it on the dining room table, and a bunch of crickets came flying out. So, yeah, these guys are alive too. Letting dogs out. So, 1,000 crickets in here, and trying to get these in here is always a real pain. I'm going to get some scissors and cut off a couple of the flaps here. I do this because as I go to dump this into this aquarium, the flaps don't keep it from going in, and crickets won't go everywhere. I've used the big tubs. Speaking of the different things, I have used the big tubs, and I can never get that one right. They all seem to die and just smell really bad. So with this, I'm down here. I don't know what the difference is. More air, something. I have no clue. But it works a lot better for me. It doesn't smell near as bad. Woohoo! Man. Got the crickets loaded in here now. Time to give them something to drink, because you got to make sure the food is well fed and well cared for too. So what we use, actually buy the stuff, it's this cricket cube, and it's just an orange, like a weird gel almost, and kind of weirdly spongy. It smells kind of funny. It's got a lot of nutrients in it for the crickets, and we just give them a little bit, and they won't drown. They'll drown in regular water because they're crickets and they're not the smartest things in the world. So put that in there for them. We also have little tubes in here like this because they love to hide in dark spaces. So as soon as we get them in tubes like these crickets are all in there. I can see a bunch of them in there. Easy to dump them into the bearded dragon's cage or the lizard's cage, whatever eats them. So we always keep little tubes in there for this stuff. And then of course they will get, I'll put some more of these back in there. Just something to crawl on, something to hide under. Kind of keeps it a bit cleaner in there. They're not on top of each other. Put that back on. Alright. 1,000 crickets, 1,000 superworms. Gonna last us about a week. We'll do it all again. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Enjoy your day. Take care.